understand. It's time to help us through our healthcare weakness. Yeah, yeah. Last month all we have done. We still have pile of you. We wish you always, yeah. Our healthcare angel. Yeah, yeah. Liberia is all we have. Wish you understand. It's time to help us through our healthcare weakness. Yeah, yeah. Last month all we have done. We still have pile of you. We wish you always, yeah. Our healthcare angel. Yeah, yeah. Liberia is all we have. Wish you understand. It's time to help us through our healthcare weakness. Yeah, yeah. Last month all we have done. We still have pile of you. We wish you always, yeah. Our healthcare angel. Yeah, yeah. Liberia.
My name is Solomon S. Rogers, Training Officer for Last Mile Health Liberia. My responsibility is to train community clinical supervisors and community health record leaders, along with other training officers, supervise and give support to the community clinical supervisors and the community health record leaders during their community health record training at the academy. I also help to redesign curriculum and design facilitators roadmaps for the Last Mile Academy. I was motivated by the mission and vision statement of Last Mile Health to become training officers. And they have core values which I strongly believe: love, courage, empowerment, and excellence. And the mission behind the Last Mile model is to save life in the last mile by recruiting, training, equipping, and supervising community health workers to provide care for the top killers. And the vision for Last Mile Health is to work with the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare and the county health team to create a national network of community health workers to provide services to the 1.5 million Liberians without access to health care.
This is my first time coming to your area. Well, as from this point, you'll be seeing me very often. I'll be engaging with every one of you talking. So, as a community engagement specialist, that's my role. Get your community, meet the CHA leaders, the community health workers, the chair people that are there, the structure that they have in place to be able to work with them. It's not just we can move this program forward. We know this program is for you people. It's not for Last Mile Health. It is not for Beatrice or the community engagement program. It's for the community people. So that's the kind of way we all want to work together. It's not best we can take help into our own hands and how we can help ourselves. You get a problem, they say, well, somebody washing your back, you must be able to wash your own stomach. And so that's why we are here to be able to be all. So thanks for coming. I hope you enjoy your training.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for allowing me to come here and for welcoming me. My team, I work with Solomon and with Karina, and there are many other trainings going on across River Cess right now. So I am very pleased to come here and to see you people, to see you learning, and to work with you. So I am happy to be here, and thank you for all of your work, for trying your best in training. We appreciate you, and as Beatrice said, this is for you and for your community. So we are grateful to you.
Last Mile Health works closely with the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare at the top and the county health team at the county level. So, during the training of Last Mile Health community health worker at the academy, the county health team is always represented to coordinate and monitor the training activities of Last Mile Health for the community health workers.
Serving as a district health officer for this district, these are some tools that we are using for supervision. For the Deputy Minister, Mr. Jenswa, was also in the county. My boss was not so I have to be there at all costs. So I was there. I think I told Karina yesterday I was going to make sure that I come here today, and I'm here. But just few things I would like to say to you. I will start with telling last man, thank you for organizing this training. As we all know, the health system of Liberia is in our hands. And from 2005 or so, in 2007, we saw how the ladder was looking like in terms of health. We were claiming the step from 2005-6, gradually things were improving. And then our sister, our brother, they start somewhere and they saw that people were dying for just things that can be controlled. So they decided to form this organization, which we are enjoying today. Today, our need are changed from CDD to volunteer, from volunteer to GCAV, and now we are come to our community health worker. You have been recognized by the government of Liberia. Community health worker have been recognized by the government of Liberia.
Bring new qualified recruited CHW together at the academy and training on courses and activities that will build up their capacity to be able to run out these healthcare services for their own people within the community. These are the learning activities at the last man.
Swedru Grandjida about few group of Liberian people. Small group of Liberian people. Huh? I mean, the group that began last today. We are saying I have found about few people, right? Few people of Liberia. But I mean him was to take care of the HIV and AIDS patient. Because government had the drugs for the HIV, we call it ARV. Huh? They had the drugs, they were in stock in Monrovia. They were not using it, and people were dying from HIV. So they had a few people that got together in Grand Gide. So nobody can say last man doing things on their own. So everything that is going on here, make sure health and social welfare is aware. The county health team is aware.
First of all, let's go over our objective for this session. Here are our objectives. By the end of this session, participants will be able to, and somebody will be the first one for me, please. Yeah. Alright. I'm not saying that you should take out your schedule or open your file to look in it, but just trying to, I'm sure that everybody wants what I schedule today. Everybody knows that after lunch we'll be discussing social justice and health in Liberia. Isn't it? I'm going to take you through this section. Far away from clinic, and other people near the clinic. So for that reason, some people get good medicine, and some people cannot get the medicine quickly.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes?
Yes, my happen because of the previous one after the previous. We got to do for ourselves.
Thank you so much.
Privilege.
Privilege.
Privilege, yeah.
The privilege is why? Why would we talk about privilege? Why is privilege? Yeah, why is privilege?
Privilege is the situation you find yourself in.
The situation you find yourself in. Thank you.
It's opportunity.
Opportunity. Okay.
Hello. By the end of this session, you will be able to define the terms power and privilege in your own word, not in a big book. Maybe like in Basel, but I think somebody tell you what, somebody ask you what is power, you'll be able to say either in a Liberia local English or in our local dialect like Basel or school. Like what privilege? By the end of this session, how are we expect you to know? This is the objective. Next.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Social violence.
Social violence. And why you mean about social violence?
Structural violence.
Structural violence.
Okay. So we said from the beginning that social justice is that everyone our equal right. They have equal right?
Yes.
That because I'm crazy. So when I born my child and government build school here, they not entitled to the school. Or when clinic here, government build a clinic here and medicine there, they are not entitled to hospital business.
Okay, what will you be doing while we are doing this? What will you do?
You gotta greet the family.
You do as we role play.
They are going to do a role play. So what are responsibility now as saying now looking at what you be doing?
Who will tell you step by step?
Yes, you will tell us.
Step one will tell you that step one.
Exactly.
Super. One.
So what is five?
Number one.
Have one yet?
Yes. One. One more.
Yeah, ma quỳ sao quỳ cái đi na trên na buka be ko quỳ cái này đi à buka be con thì con là con đi à con số cái bộ to be con có chú có số đi đâu ya đi na be bộ đấy quan quan nhé đi cái con mà
So it's for the same service to using the communities to see do the work, do the routine they say in order for serious.
And the community health services directors from the county health team visit the various training sites at the academy to coordinate activities between Last Mile Health Academy and the county health team.
Okay, I'm Andrew Goyer. I am the County Community Health Services Director. I work with the Rosas County Health Team, and we are here to coordinate the activity, between Last Mile Health and the County Health Team. That is when it comes to the issue of community health services, liaising with the CCS, the CWL, and the CHW. How well the community components are well implemented. So that is why I'm here to supervise the various training sites and see how best the training are.
Trust on you, we depend on you because you are the front line for us. You are there as a doctor for your community. You are there as the health person that they will get to you first before you get to the clinic. So you are the eye for us. So as the topic going on, I think they talk about professionalism, right? So for example, you live in your town where they say, oh, the man is a bull male. Then a bull man, and they say, oh, nobody will pass here, or then they play the bull man passing. Or they say, oh, nobody will do the other one at the law, or then that the bull man doing it. You see, when small boy do something, do not take it serious, but when a big person do it, to blow it out of proportion, right? So you are a professional person in that area. So the reason you coming for training. Pretty soon, at time will go back to give you medicine. Be treating children, be treating people than whom. So you see that now? You beat that all. So there is one. How we say you should give it. We say, oh, fighting you, boom, and you the 5 minutes go there, no. Which means you got to reduce your weight, right? So we say thank you very much for coming for this training. We are working in partnership with Last Mile Health. And the training is not just for Last Mile Health. But it is what for you. It is for the community. So when Last Mile Health go, the program will still remain. You see that? The program will still remain. So it might be all that Last Mile Health training you, but you are being trained for your community. It should be community that is for you. Because when anybody is sick, when one person gets sick, it's everybody family, right? So in your town, that one person gets sick, we say, oh, that man, he need to come around people, or I don't want to go there. Tomorrow something happen, you say you're not going to farm, right? So everybody got to come together. So that is why health is why nationwide. It's not just being a boundary. So we want for you to take the training very serious and take it and be trained and learn them. Don't put the cardboard on your boat. You just get on your boat on your farm. But we'll be checking on you. You see the woman? should be checking on you. You see the other guy to be checking on you, and you see some of us on the field. So we will ask you, oh, but what are you doing? You say, oh, I'm doing this one, or I'm doing sensor, or I'm doing community engagement, and you will do it to the best of your ability. Because the better you do it, you will do better recommendation, and your community will be well of sicknesses. Thank you very much.
Well, we are a herbalist from Postown Community, Joe River District, Riverside County. It's one of those newly recruited and trained community health workers. Before the arrival of Last Mile Health in their community, they drove away the health workers from the community. The community was one of those communities that were badly hit by the Ebola virus disease. And 12 to 20% died in the community, which led to the breakdown of the entire community.
My name is Wia from Bobostown Community, a warehouse community health worker for Last Mile Health. My task is to gather health information for my community, and I'm there to provide services for my people. And in providing services, I feel that it will be so fun for me and feel good about it. Secondly, I learned a lot about the Last Mile Health Academy. Last Mile Health Academy made me to know that my health and my community health is also important. For me, I never knew that health was very important. But since I came to the training of Lama's Health, she has made me to know that my community and that of my health is also important. And the two important things in which I learned in this training was that I learned about the health survey and that of the routine visit, in which I love ever so much, because the health survey made me to know the stages of bonding, like the women from 15 to 49, and the routine visit also made me to know the amount of people that are coming in, going out, and the children are there, whether they are feeling fine or not, whether some also need to be vaccinated, or they are also being vaccinated, and some need referral on another illness. And I also get to know the health issues of my community before they were bad. Because before then, we never knew how to get to the clinic, neither how to get to the facility. Therefore, when we got sick, we used to go and boil our leaf, put it in the pot, boil it, and drink it. Moreover, the reason was that the distance from our community to get to the facility is very far. We're using 2 hours to get to the facility. So if you are sick, from Bobostown community to get to the facility is too far. And for now, as Last Mile Health has trained me, I will feel too fun and good to respond to the health issues of my people. And I believe that the responding to health issues in the community will improve. Well, I have a lot of ideas now in how to talk to my people so that we can get to the facility. Neither if they are sick, I will get to know what I will be visiting them. Ebola issues, when Ebola occurred in Liberia, for us in Riverside, we never hardly believe that Ebola was real. So at the time people talk about Ebola, we need to say it's false. It's man-made virus. So anytime someone comes around the health workers and they comes around telling us that Ebola is real, we need to say no. You leave from there with your tablet. Because you want to put tablet in your drink with us so that we will get Ebola, so that you will make money out of us. So that's our sin. It was our sin until a little brought Ebola into our area, where 12% died. And during those time when the first team of the health worker came to our area, we told them to leave, saying that they were the one that brought the problem to us. And we began to drive them. We drove them. At that time, we never knew until when rescue came in, began to educate us. Yes, indeed, Ebola was real. That's how we get to know the importance of Ebola, and from there we get to know that Ebola is real. But at that time, 12 to 20 human beings are died from us. And since then, the time in which the people died, it broke down, and nobody lived there again. That is the sad effect of our community. And since then, our records help us to know, Face Africa help us to know that Ebola is real. And we too have the belief now that Ebola is real. And now we continue to worship again. Last night you help us to add up to tell us that Ebola is real and it was not a man-made virus. So it's from this up to whenever we hear or we hear again about Ebola, we get to know that yes, indeed, Ebola is real. And I'm going to relay the message to my people. Yeah, what happened here, it was not man-made virus, but it's true that my community, I'm telling them that St. Lam has trained us, we are coming to educate them. In so doing, they should cooperate with us so that they can take in the message and put to practice whatsoever we want to tell them. And this time, we'll take this time to give special thanks to the Last Mile Health family for bringing the program to us. Because for those that are far away from the clinic, you never had access to drugs. It was very hard so that we can get to the hospital. We believe at the end of the training or through Last Mile Health, we'll be able to know the importance of health and we'll also be able to get drugs for our people.